Órale, Holmes, it's me, Little Hater. And guess what, Dag? It's time for another episode. That's right, Dag. It's time for another episode. Hey, do me the paro, Dag. Come on. Hook it up with the subscribe already, Dag. Come on. Little Hater needs that love, Dag, you know? So subscribe to the channel. Come on, Dag. Let's get started with today's episode. Órale, Holmes, it's me, Little Hater. And guess what, Dag? This podcast is brought to you by the Patio Nuts. You had me at hola. So go out and get some of these nuts. These Tapatio nuts.
What it is. Podcast.
Órale, Holmes. So you know me, Little Hater, you know, doing this thing all the time. But you don't know this guy, you know? I just found out about him, eh? And everybody's been like telling in my ear, hey, there's this guy named David Jasso. And I'm all like, David Payaso? And they're like, no, David Jasso. And I'm all like, you sure it's not Payaso? Because he's kind of funny. Nah, but check it out, Dag. He's a comedian. He's out there. He's doing his stuff. He's part of the Chicano Paranormal with the Diaper Boys. You know the Diaper Boys. He's been on their show like a couple times already, Dag. Why? From what I hear, is this guy's one solid vato. He's a comedian, and he's got the funny. And everybody was telling me, hey, you're going to meet him someday. And guess what, Dag? Today's the day. So let's bring him on the show and see what this vato's all about, eh? All right.
Hey, órale, vato.
Órale,
Little
Holmes.
Hater, what's up? You represent everybody that follows me, dog.
Órale, órale.
Hey, but why you look like fucking the Mexican Expected Gadget?
Hey, you know what, Dag? It's I look like it, like you said, Dag, like all the homies that follow you, Dag. That's me.
The Little Hater.
Yeah, Dag. I'm the Little Hater, Dag. I like to hate on everybody, Dag. I find reason to hate, Dag. You know, sometimes it's like, yeah, Dag. Sometimes it's like, hey, you know what? You know what's wrong with today, Dag? It's too perfect, Dag.
Right?
I'd be like, I'm like, yeah, it's like it's too bright. It's too sunny. You know, it's not cold enough. It's not hot enough. I find a reason to be unhappy, Dog. I'm a little hater, Dog.
I like it. You should hate on somebody who got you that mustache, though, dog.
Oh yeah, Dog. Check it out, Dog.
That shit, I think I seen that shit at the 99-cent store one time. Fool.
Yeah, Dog. You know what? It's something that I started, and you know what? Some people like they try to do it too, man. They try to copy me, Dog. And you know what can I say, Dog? They recognize game and they want to be like me, Dog.
You got big haters hating on a little hater.
But you know what, Dog? I need a lot more haters, Dog.
Oh, you're gonna get more, fool. You're gonna get more. You're gonna get more. Hey, especially after this episode, because now a lot of people can get me on their show, dog.
Hey, Dog. You know what, Dog? I need a lot of people to be hating on me. A lot of people to be watching me, Dog. And then you know, if you start hating on me, make sure to hit that subscribe so you can come back and hate on me some more, Dog. You know?
Right. You fucking subscribe and blow you up some more. I'm gonna see you on Times Square one day out there in New York.
With some of my tapatio nuts.
It's like I'm hating because I was never on Times Square like you're gonna be, fool.
Who knows, Dog? I don't know what's gonna happen, Dog. Huh? All I know is I'm gonna be dancing with my tapatio nuts on the Whittier sign, and whatever happens, Dog.
I'm known to have some spicy nuts here and there.
Hey, I'll bring some out to you on your next show, Dog.
What, in a bag, right? You're not gonna fucking whip out your own, dog.
You caught me, Dog.
Yeah, I don't want no spicy nuts in my hands, fool. Now you're gonna fucking whip one out. I'm straight, dog.
I'm gonna be. I brought you these nuts.
Hey, don't make me have security. Just stop you at the door, fool.
You're gonna send Lupita after me, huh?
Yeah, fuck, shit. She'll be security.
Oh,
She'll be out there.
Yeah, Dog. Yeah, man. So hey, so let's get down, Dog. I had Diaper Boy here like twice already on the show, and he keeps on telling me about you. I was actually gonna go meet you one day, but you know what? I was like, I'm not ready, Dog, because of the COVID. But now that it's dying down, I think it's time for me to go back out there, man, and start hitting all the comedy spots, Dog.
Yeah, hey, it's fun, man. It's like Kobe, fool. Kobe never scared me at all, dog.
It never got you, huh?
It never got me. Never. I've been blessed. Never feared. When California was shut down, I was there in Vegas without my mask, dog.
I'm gonna have to hate on that, carnal.
Nah, see, I live life. I live life without fear, fool. So I just keep on going. You know, I can't let nothing stop me. Because if it would have stopped me, I wouldn't be here today. You feel me?
Yeah, Dog, it slowed me down a lot, Dog, un chingo, man. It was like, Yeah, dog. I couldn't come out, and I felt like I was in prison, dog. So it was like me and my sub partner, my wife, you know.
With your right hand, I feel
Nah,
you,
nah,
dog.
yeah, dog. It was my sub partner, my wife, and Manuela, right there.
Damn, that was all bad.
Hey, dog, check it out, dog. When the pandemic started, dog, I said, yeah, that's firme, dog. It's gonna be chingon, dog. Because I thought, hey, I'm gonna be locked down with my lady for a month. I'm gonna get all this loving, right? And she tells
Yeah.
me, hey, get away from me, cochino. You probably got the virus. And then she goes, and you better not be playing with yourself either. And I'm like, come on, dog. So that wasn't good for me,
See,
dog.
I felt the same way, dog. I felt the same way. Got locked up 24/7 with my wife. Like, chale, you don't have a side man. You don't have a side man somewhere you gotta go to real fast. I could get some rest.
Oh man, things got so crazy. She pissed me off one day, and I said, I'm gonna risk it, dog. And I went to the world, dog. I'm like, I don't care. But nah, dog. I'm glad this COVID is finally going, dog.
Yeah, shit. We're all maskless now. They told me last week. They told me last week at work. You don't have to wear the mask no more. Especially indoors. So I pulled it off. Well, I fucking felt like a female taking off her bra, like all slow motion, like fucking chale.
Hey, dog, come on. But let's be honest, dog. You know what? They should still force ugly people to wear the mask. Come on, dog. Come on.
Also, you gotta wear it 24/7 then.
All the time, dog. And you know what? I'm down with that, dog. I'm down with it. You know what? I got used to it. That way nobody recognizes me, dog, because I owe so many people money, and that way no me están chingando, dog. They're like, hey, little hater, I'm on. That's not me, dog.
And
So
they're gonna start having that. They're gonna start having that the facial recognition, fool. They're gonna notice. They're gonna notice you through the eyes, fool.
hey, why do you think I wear so much junk in my face, dog? So nobody recognizes me, dog.
Right? Hey, especially with that mustache and the glasses, you could be good, dog. You'll blend in with the crowd, fool.
I know, dog. I owe too much people money, dog. So I'm like, you know what? I don't want nobody to know who I am, dog.
It's the little haters, dog.
Simon, dog. Hey, dog. I'm gonna have to go in a little bit, but let me tell you a little joke. And it's not that good, dog, because like I said, I just started doing the comedies, so I gotta work at it. But you know what
Shoot,
the you know what the Big Bang Theory is, dog?
yeah, a show.
What is it? What is it? It's a joke?
It's a show. It's a show,
Ah,
fool.
not dog. It's when you see two really fat big people and you ask yourself, hey, dog, how do they bang? That's the Big Bang Theory, dog.
I hear crickets in the background, dog.
Hey, dog, it's okay, dog. You know what? I'm working on it. I'm
You'll
working
get
on it.
better, fool. You'll get better.
I'm sure I will, dog.
Nah, hey, I might take that joke on my next show, fool. I bet how it goes.
Try it
It's like,
out,
hey,
dog.
it's like, you know who told me this joke, little hater, and everybody to look at you, dude. Everybody gonna turn around in slow motion, fool. Hey, kick him off the stage, fool. Kick him off the stage.
Yeah, dog. It wouldn't surprise me, dog. It's not the first time I get no applause, and it ain't gonna be the first time I kicked off stage, man. It happens quite often, so it's all
I
right, dog.
know. I
I'm
feel the
used to it.
same. I feel the same way when I'm in bed. But when I think I hit it, and it just crickets, and my wife is just staring at me like, "Are you done? Did you even start yet? Did you even start yet?" Like, I already finished Big Bang. Shit. That was a Big Bang. Ya acabé. It's over.
That's a Big Bang Theory right there, carnal. Like she's wondering what happened, dog.
Yeah, she didn't feel it. She didn't feel that, but I did. It was nap time.
Hey, dog. That's what I'm saying. All right, dog. You know what? I gotta go pay that child support. So I'm gonna send the big fat homie, dog, so you can finish up the interview, dog. And I'm sure I'll bump into you outside a rato, at your next comedy show, dog.
Órale pues. I know how you look now, fool. So don't be
Yeah.
stalking me, dog.
All
Don't be
right, dog.
stalking me.
Well, we'll have
We'll have
some
some
beers,
water together, fool. We'll have
some
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 water
beers.
together.
Yeah, some waters or some beers. I have to watch out what I say because my probation officer might be watching.
And the FBI is watching me, dog. I'm America's most wanted, fool.
Simon. All right, dog. I'll catch you a rato.
Órale pues. Simón, little hater. Ciao. You got it?
Yo, what it is? What it is? What's up, Dice?
Goddamn, fool. That was the fastest fucking switch I ever seen in my life. You fucking Superman. You fucking fucking Superman. The little phone booth and shit.
Well, you know what? I had to push Little Hater out of the way really quick because that guy, he's known to be blowing up my spot and just trying to
He's
take
taking
over.
your spotlight, fool. He's taking your spotlight.
like on the first episode that he came out, he said, "I'm gonna take over the tacos and workouts channel," and I was like, "What? This fool's tripping." But little by little, sure enough, that's what he's doing, man. I don't know.
Fool, well, he just took out the tacos part, fool. He just took over the tacos part. I don't know about the workout part yet, fool.
That fool don't like to work out. He's lazy.
I see it, dog. I see it.
He's lazy for real. So
So
what's
what's
up,
up,
man?
Vato?
Tell us what's going on with your comedy, man. Everywhere I go, I be hearing like David Yasso, and I'm like, okay, and finally we get a chance to meet, man. It's been a while, but you're finally here.
No, yeah, I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I've been peeping your shows and see everybody giving me shout outs and shit. I was like, damn, making me feel like a celebrity. And I just started. No, but those are all the homies, though, man. Those are all the homies coming on, letting me know they're going to go on these podcasts. I just try to watch as much as I can. But no, shit, the comedy's going great, bro. I'm getting better and better every day. Getting better and better every day, working on my craft. Just, hey, it's all on my mindset. Whatever I think is funny, I'm just going to go shoot that shit. Whatever I could switch, whatever life events happen to me in my life, I could switch it into comedy and just go from there.
All right, we got some. I always forget this part.
Oh,
I
that's my sister. Oh shit,
all
they found
right.
you.
She's dropping
That's my
some
sister
love.
Donna. Shout out to the middle child,
We
Joe.
got we got these people dropping some love.
And that's my mom.
Oh,
Shout out to the lady that birthed the legend.
ahí está. Oh, it looks
Otra
like
vez.
you were making her laugh.
Uh,
Who little hater looks like the Joker? Yeah, maybe.
little Joker. That's my familia, fool. Think about everybody on your show, dog.
Mucho gusto. Nice to meet the Yasso family. And then we have aquatic amigos here stopping by. So yeah, we have some people dropping comments and stuff. People watching you. How long have you been doing comedy? Like how many years?
I'm going on 1 year in May. 1 year coming up in May. I've been doing comedy. Stand up about 6 to 7 months now. But the whole comedy, yeah, going for TikTok and Instagram about a year and a half. And stand up, I'm going about a year. I'm reaching my milestones.
Yeah, man. And like you said, you're just getting started. So you know what? Let's see what else brings you. As you grow your fan base, you start developing, and you start getting bigger and bigger. But what's your comedy style? I haven't seen too much of your comedy out there. Like I've seen you in interviews. I've seen you say funny stuff. I've seen you do a couple of the TikToks, right? But that's a little different than you actually standing in front of people and doing comedy. What's like your feel for comedy, or how would you describe it?
Honestly, I'm more. I don't even know how to explain it, dog. I don't even know how to explain it. I'm more of a pretty much like a freestyle comedian. I don't write anything. I don't have a certain routine. The day of the show, on my way over there, I'm just thinking of shit to say in my head, and once I get up there, I just crack. Every show's been different. I start off. I have like one closing joke that kills the crowd every time, so I stick with that. But for the most part, it's if you come to my shows, you're not gonna see the same shit that I did the last show, or the same shit that I did the last show. It's all gonna be different because I go off when I get there. When I get to the venues, I try to feed off the crowd. I try to feed off the other comedians, see what they do first. If they're not cracking with their joke that they're saying, then I just switch it up. I switch it up and like, all right, let me try to get them to start laughing at me. So I don't know, dog. I can't. It's hard to explain because I really don't feel like I have a style. It's just me being me when I'm on stage.
Yeah, like I said, I don't know that much about comedy, but I would say I would call that a natural. It's like that if I could describe it, because
Yeah,
I bumped into like when I started doing what do you call that when you do open mics?
open mics. Yeah,
Yeah, some dudes are like, no, man. He told me like the same thing. He's like, you're not supposed to plan out and do like so it's like it's supposed to like come natural to you like as you do it. But then I was like, there's many different interpretations or whatever. But
yeah,
I consider that style to be very natural, right? Like nothing's
yeah,
unplanned. It's very very raw, very real, right?
yeah.
So that's
No,
cool,
yeah. So
man.
yeah, that's pretty much. And my wife could vouch for me too. So because on the way on the way over to these venues, she stays quiet because she knows I'm getting in my zone. Like she don't talk to me at all. I'm just thinking. I'm thinking about shit that happened in our relationship that I could say. I think of shit about what happened at work. I think about shit that happened to my mom, my sisters, or whatever. At some point in my life. I think and at the same time, I'm trying to think about the Chicano culture, like Chicano music and all that stuff and everything. How I can implement all that into my music or into my comedy sets and all that shit. So, and like I said, once I get to the venue, I have like already a plan in my head. If it's all Chicano crowd, it's all Latino crowd, cool. I'm gonna kill it. I could be myself. But if it's a mixed crowd with blacks or Latinos, then I gotta switch it up and try to be hood a little bit, because I grew up in South Central, so I got 15 years in Watts, so I go back to my little hood days and shit, and try to feed off them at the same time, and try to be respectful. I don't like to say racist shit, but some once in a while it comes out. But these motherfuckers be laughing at that shit, so I just I ride with it.
Yeah, man. Some people do have to take precaution to like comedy and what is said. I recently went to a comedy show, and man, it's like I've been to a couple,
Yeah,
but not recently.
yeah,
But the one I went out to, yeah, they came out with the fire. They put a disclaimer in before the show started.
yeah,
They're like, "Hey, if you this is comedy, so like, so if you're easily offended,
yeah,
like the door's right there, man. So we don't want nobody, disrespecting the comedians or doing like stupid shit or like
yeah,
like interrupting them. This is it's a live performance, where
yeah.
everybody is here. So, and then I was like, all right, whatever, right? And then when the
Yeah.
comedians came with it, ooh,
It was
they they
fire.
they,
They
they didn't
came
pull
with
no
it.
punches. Yeah, they were making fun of several ethnicities and stuff like that.
Oh,
And
okay.
nobody got offended. Everyone was cool with it.
Yeah, it was
And I
cool
was
with
like,
it.
it was a cool show.
Yeah, and that's and that and those are the comedians. They're fucking savages. Because I'm slowly building up to crowd work. Slowly up building up to crowd work. But I usually don't pick on the crowd or anything like that unless somebody's being too loud. Or if I see somebody that looks just out of place, and I might pick on them here and there, but for the most part, yeah, crowd work's not my thing because I've been to a lot of shows where comedians just stick to one person or stick to one type of joke, and it's kind of all right. You're losing me already. You did 2 3 minutes on one person, just move on. It's over. It's a wrap. And I seen it, and it sucks to see other comedians just uh get caught up on one person or get caught up on some type of crowd, and they're just trying to keep coming with their jokes, and at the end it's like you did what you had to do, go back to your routine. You do what you gotta do, go back to your routine. If not, it sucks seeing the crowd just like dead silent, and the comedian just walks off, and it's like fuck, I hope that shit don't happen to me. I
So
hope
so
that
how
shit don't ever happen to me.
Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure it will happen to you at some point or another because it's like it's like this, dog. It's like professional boxers, professional sports people. Even though they're good, dog. Everybody's got their day, and eventually it's gonna happen to you, man. It's like somebody made a comment, and I was like, "Oh man, all his videos are funny," and I mean, like, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about another
He's like, I'm not
TikToker,
talking. I'm talking about somebody else.
somebody else. Yeah,
He's like, let,
but
let me
but
make it clear.
yeah, and I said yes. I go, some of them are funny and some are like whatever, right? just
Yeah,
just like I'm gonna have good episodes where they're good, and I'm gonna have some episodes that are not good,
yeah,
and that's just it, man. So I'm pretty sure that it might happen to you. I hope it doesn't, but it's
yeah.
like, let's be realistic.
No,
i'm
yeah,
pretty sure I'm pretty sure I'm gonna bomb a grip load of times when I go up there, but it's
no,
gonna happen,
yeah.
man.
Well, see, for me, I always go up with all the confidence in the world. I go up there not thinking are people gonna laugh. I go up there thinking my joke's gonna kill. And I'm starting to learn as well too. At one joke, nobody laughs at one joke, then that's it. I'm cutting it. Not gonna say it again, and just go on to the next one. And there was I did a show in Anaheim where nobody got it was like a serial killer joke, and nobody understood what the fuck I was saying, and I just stopped. I'm like, all right, y'all didn't laugh. I'm not saying that shit ever again, and I just continue on my routine, and then I killed it from there. And but that's one thing as a comedian you gotta understand. One joke there's certain places where you could try different shit. If you go to little comedy clubs where nobody really knows you, that's where I could try out new shit. But if it's gonna be a show that I know I'm involved and people know that I know people that I know is gonna be there, oh, it's a whole different story. It's a whole different story. I don't go trying out new shit. I go back to, I go back to what I know is gonna work for me.
So about how many minutes do you do? Like where are you like in the level of comedy? Are you like an opener? Are you like 3 minute
And
guy, a 5 minute,
I
15, 30?
I'm getting more in between now. In between, I've closed out a couple shows. I've closed out a couple shows. I guess I could say my opening days are over. I haven't opened up a show in a minute, but I'm doing a lot of hosting. I'm doing a lot of hosting, hip hop and comedy shows. So that helps me build. It helps me build my stage presence a lot. So it's something about me. What I want everybody to know about me is just I'm not. I don't consider myself just a stand-up comedian. I try to build my entertainment all around. So I consider myself more of an entertainer. Because I'm not just doing all comedy shows. I'm going to these hip hop shows and doing my comedy. I'm going to the events to do my comedy. I'm hosting. I'm doing whatever I can to get me out there. I'm not just like a based in one spot. Like I'm not just saying, "Oh, I'm a stand-up comedian. I this is what I do every day." Now whatever I get a chance, whatever stage I could show up on, I'll do my comedy there. Whatever stage I could, whatever stage, whatever mic they give me. So it's different. It's weird. It's hard to explain because the connections that I have now, I'm not just doing all comedy shows. I'm doing a whole lot of shit.
Okay. So where do you see yourself going like with this? I know obviously you're doing it because it's a passion of yours. You like enjoying it, you know, you like doing it, but like what's your overall outcome? Like what do you see coming
My
out of this?
my overall, it's at the end of the day, bro, I got 4 kids, bro. 4 kids. My overall outcome is to do more than enough to make sure they're taken care of, long after I'm gone. My at the end of the day, I'm doing this for my kids. And for a personal standpoint, for my own goals, I want to open up my own club one day. Open up my own club one day and do my own comedy shows. Bring people on, host these shows, and let it be known that this is a David Jasso comedy show. David Jasso put this together. At the end of that's my goal at the end of the day. To open up my own club or get contracted with a known club, and I can start bringing people on, inviting people, booking people. I want to be like a promoter, I guess you could say. Promote all these young up and coming comedians that already been in the game for a long time, mediocre comedians, whatever it may be. If you have a stage presence, if you think you're funny, come on down. That's my goal at the end of the day.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Is that something that you see in the near future or like way down the road?
No, I see in the near future. I feel like my breakthrough. I'm pretty close to my breakthrough right now, and I feel it. I don't know if you feel something like that or you ever felt something that way when it comes to a job or anything, but right now where I am, I feel like I'm so close to a breakthrough. I just need that extra step, and that extra step is coming real soon, and I feel my April 3rd show with Jerry Garcia, Big Citric, and Phil Medina, those big dog comedians, that right there is gonna take that's gonna be my breakthrough right there. So I feel it coming. I feel it coming, and it's coming pretty fast.
That's good, man. That's good that you're out there. But you don't have any like actually comedy like clips on YouTube, right? Because I couldn't find any.
I stopped posting them. I stopped posting them because I want if people want to see me, my whole thing is you want to see me come out to a show. So everything like my comedy sets and all that stuff, I stopped. Yeah, I really stopped posting them. I'll post maybe like 15-second clips here and there on Instagram and TikTok, but like a full set, I stopped posting them. I stopped posting them just cause that's my whole mindset. You know what? You guys already know who I am, but nobody's coming to my shows. If you really want to see who I am and what I'm about, you come to my shows and you'll see what I'm about.
And
You know.
that's a good way of thinking. You know, like if you really want to support me, come out and support me, like physically be in the
Yeah.
presence to support me. Because I mean, at the end of the day, you know, us creators, content creators, podcasters, YouTubers, comedians, we need that support, man. You know, and we're doing it for a reason because we want to entertain people, and the
Yeah,
people. So yeah, that makes sense.
yeah,
But
most definitely, man, most definitely.
how do you get people to actually like come out and support you like in that situation where like get new people that don't really know you? I mean,
Yeah,
because you have a strong fan base from what I could see, but how do you attain other people to like draw other people in, like
yeah.
new viewers?
Uh, that's really a tough question. It's really a tough question because you can't, no matter how many people support you or how many followers you have, you can't really force nobody to come to your shows. You can't expect nobody to come to your shows. And it took me a while to learn that when I first started doing comedy and doing stand-ups and stuff. It's like my fan base on Instagram and TikTok that was already there before the stand-up. It's like, okay, you guys supported me behind your phones. Now come out in person. Come out in person. And maybe the first 3 or 4 shows, I was kind of like bummed out. I was like, damn, I don't see anybody here other than my family that actually knows me. You know, but and then maybe after like the sixth or seventh, I really stopped caring. I was like, I'm making my connections here. The people that are here, I'm gonna connect with them, and the people that actually show up, they're showing up over and over again. So like, all right, you're gonna show up. You're gonna be my support system. But it's more as like, I feel like they're sleeping on me. They're sleeping on me at the end of the day. But now it's like it's more of a blessing because it's like, okay, how much more that I gotta prove to you guys. And now this show coming up in April, they see me on a flyer. They see me on a ticket stub. They see me as a cartoon character now. It's like somebody's doing this for you. Okay, now let's start coming out. And the tickets are I'm starting to sell these tickets now from people I know, and it's a good feeling at the end of the day. It's like, okay, now you guys are starting to take me serious. Now it's time for me to prove to everybody that comes what I'm all about. All the talk that I do is like, come April. I feel like April is like a prize fighter. Okay. All the hype is coming up now. April, you got these big dogs, these big comedians. Let's see what you could do on stage. And that's I'm gonna come with it. I'm gonna come real hard with that one, and hopefully I can get the respect out of everybody, and make people to come, or hopefully come to more and more shows after that.
Yeah, man, it sounds like a good thing. And again, you're gonna do like that freestyle comedy, right? You're just like whatever. You're just gonna
Yeah,
pull it,
it's
just raw, raw style.
yeah, it's I already feel it's gonna be a Chicano Latino crowd, because it's all Chicano Latino comedians, So I already have most of the part in mind, how I'm gonna go up there and start the show and everything and shit, So it's I'm ready for it, man. I'm ready for it. I'm excited for it. I'm counting on the days. It's gonna be dope.
Yeah, Diaper Boy let me know about that one. He's like, yeah, and then I was like, okay. He's like, come down, and I was like, okay, and
Yeah, cause it's his birthday.
yeah,
It,
he told me
it,
it's my
yeah,
birthday,
it's
and
his birthday too. So I'm gonna hook him up and get him in as a birthday present.
oh, está bien, man. Yeah, Diaper Boy really, really grew on me, man. I don't know, I don't know how that relationship blossomed, but hey, man, I like interacting with him, and
Yeah, he's special, bro. He's a special character, but that's the homie. We connect well in a different way. Where we just connect instantly. So he's a good partner to have, bro.
yeah, for sure, man. And you guys do well together. You guys do have that Chicano paranormal, and you guys go
Yeah,
out there and do I seen some of your episodes, man.
yeah.
And yeah, I saw the one where you guys went to I forget the murder house. What's the name? Bethany Murder House.
Oh, the Bethany murder house.
Okay, I got it right. Yeah,
Yeah,
man. And he went with Ethan, and you took your daughter, right?
yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, I saw him. I watched your episodes,
Yeah,
because I
that
gotta
one.
watch the episode because if I don't watch the episode, then what are me and Diaper we're gonna talk about?
Yeah, exactly, exactly. No, but he's hyped up, man. He's hyped up. At first glance, I was gonna start this on my own. But like, nah, I can't do this on my own. I'll be like a little bitch going in there by myself. Like, I need a partner. I need a partner. And I met him last year. I met him last year on another paranormal show, and it was like, this motherfucker crazy. this motherfucker crazy but cool at the same time. You know, this is the type of partner that I need. You know, and it's like it's gonna go well. It's gonna go well when you got a comedian and a fool like that. You know, doing the paranormal show. Oh my god, that shit gonna go. That shit gonna blow up.
Yeah, I told him, man, you guys need a cameraman, and he's not like, and
So there you
and
go, right
I'm
here.
and
Yeah,
I,
but
and I'm like almost tempted to do it, right? Because this is what I do. I like the camera work, whatever, setting up shots, like directing, and that's my forte. I'm like I know how
yeah.
to put things together. Ta 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 ta. Here you go, and then present it, right?
No, but
But the thing,
honestly, that is a goal though. That is a goal to at least have somebody holding the camera. That we're not doing it ourselves, you know. Because after we already knocked off three locations that we investigated, and it's getting harder. It's getting harder, you know, to try to catch everything what we're catching when he's holding the camera and I'm holding the camera, and we're missing a lot of shit. You know, so eventually, we're gonna need some camera people, you know, so we could focus on the actual investigation instead of focusing how the camera angles are going, you know. So
I'm sure eventually you'll find like a fan that's like willing to do it, man. It's
yeah,
like I almost like wanted to take him up on the offer, but the thing about me, it's like once like 10 o'clock comes a rolling, I want to be in my house, man. I'm like, nah,
it's
I'm cool. I'm like,
we'll,
nah, I'm
we'll
like,
get
nah.
you a blow up bed, bro. One of those air beds, one of those air beds. Take a
It's
nap
because
for like 5 minutes and like, all right, Vato, let's go. We're gonna go to the next room.
it's because after midnight, bro, I turned into a pumpkin, bro. Forget it, you know.
Hey, that's perfect, dog. That's perfect. Just lay you down right there, put a little candle on your head, and we're good to go.
I turned into a big pumpkin patch, bro, and like fucking.
And just hey, that'll be all right. Hey, you got the colors on your head to show for it. I'm here.
Why do you think they're orange, bro? People don't catch on why I always like throw on the orange. Yeah, because it's pumpkin, bro. I turned into a big
No,
pumpkin.
no, but no. Eventually, I'm gonna throw it out there. You know, an internship. Yeah, this is a non-paid gig. It's like we don't got the money to pay you. Just come hold the camera for us. Shit.
Yeah, man. At the beginning, it's hard when you want to create something and everybody expects payment right off the bat.
Yeah,
Like what I do and what I'm doing now, right? I'm a small channel, but I've said it in different podcasting. I want to get to the level where I start paying people, like
yeah,
guests, right?
yeah,
And all these other podcasters are like, no, why are you paying people? And I'm like, because I feel that if you're gonna take somebody's time, you
yeah,
have to like compensate them, and
yeah.
eventually when I get to that point,
To that
and
point.
yeah, so sometimes when I need something, like I had an idea to do a video, and I put it out there that I was gonna hire someone to do like a drone, the drone,
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
ones and I couldn't find somebody. I think I was willing to pay like $70, and somebody told me you could just buy your own drone, bro. And I'm like, what? And like, yeah, dude, for that, I'll probably buy your own. It's like probably $100. And then I lost interest in the idea, and I never did that shot that I wanted to do. And I'm like, all right,
Uh,
but yeah, man, if I got something like that, I mean, if I need like, I'm willing to pay. But like I said, I'm a small channel, so it's like there's only so
yeah.
much I could like fork out,
No, yeah,
But
yeah.
but
No, that's respect. Cause that's exactly where I want to go towards too. You know, if I ever do open up my comedy club, you know, I want to pay these comedians to come out. You know, cause it's a grind, man. It's a grind to get somebody out here. You know, and it's a lot of you feel like you're a lot of pressure when you go up there, and it's like, okay, now the light is on me. You know, and at least should compensate somebody for coming out there, especially if you gotta drive from a distance, you know, because some of the shows I do, they're not close. You know, I'm driving 30, 40 minutes, especially in LA traffic. And it's most of these shows are free just because I want that stage time. But it's like, damn, I wish at least I would have got my gas money back. You know, especially with the gas prices now. Like, fuck, chale, fool, I'm gonna start showing up on my bike and shit. I'm gonna start that little fucking still low rider somewhere and fucking pull up in that shit. And my wife, and I have my wife on the pegs and shit, holding on to me. Just make sure. Hey, hold on.
and you're only taking her, so when you get tired of pedaling, she could pedal you.
Yeah, we'll switch it. You know, you go
Switch
one
off.
mile, you go 1 mile, I'll go 1 mile. Andale, let's go.
Oh man, that's crazy, man. With where you're at right now, do you get a lot of people trying to like approach you and try to like kind of like make business with your likeness? Has that happened yet?
I have like collaboration wise, you know, a lot of people reach out to me to do like collaboration videos with me and all that stuff. And if you noticed on my videos, it's rare that I collab with anybody. you know, because I've the first the first year in a couple months, you know, it's all learning experience. But people say they want to do something with you, and at the end of the day, they don't pull, you know, they don't pull their end of the bargain, you know. So I kind of like you kind of I don't want to say blow people off, but it's kind of like I already have it in my mindset. I try not to do it in a rude way, you know. I was like, nah, dog, like if you're not gonna show up, like I don't want to work with you, you know. I mean, it's always like, hey, we'll talk, bro, we'll talk, you know. And it's all about filling people out too, you know, because I hate when people say they want to collab with me, and then the day comes, and then they are texting me or hitting me up on IG. Oh, bro, like I just got caught into work, or you know, I can't do it today. I can't do it today. And I was like, all right, we'll do it next time then. We'll do it next time. You know, so it's like, but other than my likeness right now, it's like, nah, it's they people know my name. That's all I can say. Like people know my name, but they're not trying to take advantage of me in no way.
Okay. Yeah, man.
What's
Cause
up? One
yeah,
more taco.
it's
One more
oh yeah,
taco. Hey, what's
that's my
up?
that's my buddy in San Diego. He does the same thing I do, taco reviews, and he's getting started with all his stuff, and I like his channel,
Yeah,
man.
I think he gave me a follow on Instagram.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, man.
Yeah, yeah. See, things like this, bro. Things like this. No matter how small you think you are, when you do things like this, you know, my people gonna know who you are, and then your people gonna know who I am. You know, so you this if you want to say about payment, you know, this is a different type of payment. You know, you're gonna get followers. I'm gonna get followers. You know, you're gonna get known. I'm gonna get known. You know, just connecting. Your connection is gonna go a long way. You know,
and, and
so
and that's the way it should be. It goes back and forth and stuff like that, and like you subscribe to each other's channels, you share each other's content.
yeah,
Sometimes people like will like kind of like tag me on stuff that I'm not even a part of and stuff like that.
yeah,
But because I support their channel, I will repost because it's
yeah.
like, yeah, and then
I
and then they do
I
the
get that
same
all the
for me.
time, bro.
Yeah,
I
they
get
do
that
the
all the
same for
time.
me.
People tag me on things that have nothing to do with me. You know, sometimes once in a while, how I feel like I'll reshare it, but at the same time, it's like I don't want my followers to be like, "What the hell is this?" Like, you know, this has nothing to do with you. You know, you're not even in it. You know, like who is it? Like I don't even know. They just tag me. You know, it's like, I'm just gonna post it. Like I don't even know what the hell was going on.
It's gonna be ranch dressing sauce, and you're like, well, what the hell
Yeah.
do I have to do with ranch dressing, bro?
Yeah, right. It's like shit. I don't know. It's secret sauce. I don't know what they're doing, but they're trying to do something. I don't know.
It's like ranch dressing and potato chips. I'm like, what? When the hell did I get
It's
involved
like, how
in
did I get involved in this shit? What you trying to
yeah, how do
get
I
me?
get involved in
It's like,
this?
am I the chip or am I the ranch? What the fuck is going on?
Look, man, I have no problem meeting a whole bunch of people and collaborating with people or whatever. But at the end of the day, I expect a level of professionalism. That's
Yeah,
what I'm all about. And it's hard to work with some people because they either have it or they don't, or
yeah,
they don't understand how it works, man. But you're a solid dude, man, and you're doing great things, man. So I'm happy that things are working out for you, man.
I appreciate that, man.
Doing your thing, man. Um, so do you have a little joke, a little minor one that you feel comfortable to throwing out, or not so much? I mean, you already threw out a lot of funny
I know. It's
material,
like,
but
now I didn't make you laugh enough.
nah, I did, but maybe something like, yeah,
No,
I don't mean to put you on the spot. Well, you
no,
seen how
no,
good
no,
my
bro.
comedy is.
No, it's all good. Like I said earlier, you want to see what I'm about? Come to my show,
Okay,
bro.
go to the
But
show.
it's like it's like, I don't mean it in disrespect to get put on the spot and everything, but there's one comedian that I met a few months ago that I've watched over and over when he does interviews and stuff, and people be like, "Oh, you're a comedian. Tell me a joke. You know,
Yeah,
say a joke." And he came up with the shit that stuck with me for like the longest, and I still stick with it. It's like if you know somebody's a stripper and you see him out on the street, are you gonna ask them to strip? And that
yeah,
stuck with me.
and
You know,
no, and that's the truth.
that stuck with me. Like that always sticks with me, man. But you know,
That's why I tell people I'm a porn star. That's why, so they could ask me to perform.
I bet fool. What's your link? Let me.
hold on, hold on. Let me. There you go, bro.
Uh,
There you go. Dirty shoe.
Let me bring out my magnifying glass real fast. Hold on.
Look
Let
at
me
that
zoom in.
stinky
Can you
shoe.
zoom in on this shit? Like, how far can you zoom
You're
in?
gonna need the Hubble, what Frank? What's it called? Hubble telescope.
Oh, to see it? Oh fuck! Oh bad.
Yeah, bro.
Oh bad.
Yeah,
No,
no, bro.
like
But I totally get you, man. Cause you know what? Like as I go around passing my business cards or whatever, right, and my stickers and stuff like that, and I tell people I do comedy, they always tell me that they're like, oh, say something funny, do something funny, right?
yeah,
Um, but I actually post my videos on YouTube. Like
yeah,
I have a couple. I have Little Hater has a stand up. I have
yeah.
one where I said like she's too,
Your little mini channels.
yeah, you know, like
Yeah,
oh yeah,
yeah.
like
I caught a
you're
few of
too
those. I caught a few
you're
of
too
those.
fat and what's the other one? She wants the D and stuff like. I put my comedy out there, bro. At the
Yeah,
end of the day, it's like I don't care, you know, like of
yeah,
people, because it's like to me, it's like if and some people say, oh, but they're gonna steal it, and then I'm not
yeah,
thinking they're gonna steal it anyway, bro.
yeah,
Either which way that whatever I do, people are gonna
yeah,
steal it. So I'm at the
yeah,
point where it's like if it just shows two things. It's
yeah,
like obviously they saw something in me that they thought it was worth stealing,
yeah,
and the second thing is like I need to let it be known, you know.
yeah,
And if I put my content out there and somebody says you suck, then
yeah,
that's good. That's
yeah,
because it's like some feedback is better than no feedback, you know.
yeah.
So
Exactly.
no, but
Exactly.
I totally feel you, man.
No,
That's
yeah,
how,
but it's
that's
like if people want to laugh and see what I could do, is like go to my page, go to my TikToks, watch my skits and all that shit. That's my best way of making people laugh.
Simone
But I
Simone.
feel I had a video on TikTok that reached 1.5 or 1.2 million views. And everybody was stealing that joke. Everybody was stealing it, and uh, it bothered me at first. But then everybody in my circle, like, don't worry about it. That means you're doing something good. At the end of the day, everybody know where it came from. You know, and it bothered me at first too, because TikTok, TikTok pays you. TikTok pays you for your videos once you reach a certain number. You know,
I didn't
and
know
I
that.
wasn't at that number yet. I wasn't at the number where I was getting paid, but there was another creator that literally took my joke word for word and he put it as original to his page, and it didn't do as good as mine, but he got over 300,000 views or some shit like that. And it's like, no matter if he made 100 or 200 bucks, he stole my joke and he made money off that shit. And that bothered me at first, but it's like, and then I started realizing, like, you know what, he, he's just doing shit on TikTok. He's just doing shit on TikTok. Look at the shit that I'm doing outside of TikTok, and that's
Hmm.
where my mindset came on. Like, all these, they're gonna do what they gotta do on TikTok. They're TikTokers. Let them be at the end of the day. But what is it that they're doing outside of TikTok? And that's where I'm getting all my respect from. Is like, this is what you're doing outside of TikTok, bro. This is what you're doing. You're doing it. You're killing whatever you're doing, not only on social media, but whatever you're doing outside of it is, and that's a blessing to me, bro. It's all coming together because it's the hard work that I'm putting on. I'm putting too much on my plate. I'm tired as fuck right now, dog. But it's like, it's uh the people that are awake when everybody else is asleep are the ones that are most successful.
Yeah, the people that are out there working and doing it hard for sure, man. It's like yeah, people don't understand like how much work goes into like the back end of making channels and editing and todo eso,
Yeah,
they just see like, because I think me and Dr. Diaper were talking about it, it's like, whenever somebody comes on to like the show, I always tell them, make sure to support this person, because it's like you go out there, and like you said, you drive out there, you perform, and even though you were probably just on stage for 5 6 minutes, man, right? Or if you make a video that it's only lasts 15 seconds.
yeah,
Somebody once told me that they spent 8 hours to make a 15-second TikTok video.
yeah,
Imagine that, bro.
yeah.
That's
I've,
crazy. That's crazy
when
to me.
when I first started making videos, it used to take me 3 or 4 hours just to make 1 minute. And I couldn't even get it down to a minute, bro. Like, most of my videos were like maybe an hour and 30 seconds or an hour and 50 minutes, up to 2 minutes. But the more I started connecting with people, and the more I started realizing everybody that's going viral, their videos are under a minute, under 30 seconds. I was like, damn, what can I do? Or what can I do? What can I switch up to get it under a minute? You know, and I started. started, going straight to the punchline. Started going straight to the end of the joke, just straight to it. It's like because at first it's like I want to tell a story first, and then have people laughing at the end. I'm like, but that shit wasn't going. That shit wasn't going nowhere. So I had to make the switch. So now all my videos are either fucking 40 to 60 seconds. So I've done a good job to cut everything down all the way where it needed to be. But it used to take me 2 3 hours, but now it's just second nature to me. It don't even take me that long.
Man.
I just posted a video like 10 minutes before I came on your live. It only took me like shit 15 seconds or 15 minutes to make. So it's cutting down. I already know what to say. I already know what I'm doing. I already know how to edit my videos, my shots, my locations, my angles, and all that stuff. So it's a lot of work at the beginning, but once you get used to it, it's just second nature.
Yeah, man. A lot of people don't notice that, don't realize like what the work that it comes into. But then, también a lot of people that do like TikTok and stuff. Like I didn't know that the people. I mean, I heard right the people got paid for TikTok
Yeah,
or stuff like that. But it's like that's not like what I want to do. It's like my
yeah,
my whole platform is YouTube.
yeah,
So it's like that's a trip that you said that. I don't know too many cats that make a living doing that.
yeah, yeah. And that was my whole mindset too. Everybody, like, how come you don't do your YouTube stuff? How come you don't do the YouTube stuff? Like that's not my platform. Instagram, and TikTok. That's where I started everything. That's my platform. Just cause, since I am a creator, I like to connect with my followers. And Instagram allows me to do that. People could freely. Órale, Google this is North Carolina. What's up? Oh shit, North Carolina. What's up? Now you made it
Yeah.
all the way to North Carolina, bro. See, you growing. You're all the way across the country already.
You know
Mando
what?
Vargas.
Our channel gets used in India. Our channel gets used in Europe and Brazil.
Oh
So
shit.
my channel is worldwide. I'm not saying that we have like a lot of people out there, but
But the fact
my
that you got
channel,
out there,
yeah,
the
my
fact that
channel
you got
gets
out
out
there,
there.
yeah,
Yeah, and then we have this homie over there in North Carolina, and then we have
yeah,
some homie in Georgia. So it's like there's people watching, man.
yeah,
It's and the only thing I could say is subscribe to the channel, man, so you could like
yeah,
reflect. Because people the number one thing for me, people come back and people watch me because I have over 2,000 hours, bro, over 60,000 views. So
yeah,
it's like at the end of the day, it's like yeah, I know I get the views, right? Not as
yeah.
much as other people, but yeah, that's where we need the help.
No,
You
yeah,
know,
you're gonna get there, bro. You're gonna get there. Cause like I said, it's all about connecting. Cause before Diaper Born, before What Up Partners, like I never knew your channel. I never knew who you were until they came along. And it's gonna be vice versa. Not a lot of people know who I am until I came along, and that's why you connect with people. You find people, and it's all about helping each other grow. But I'm happy that you're reaching all those people, man. Cause even on Instagram, I got about 30% of my followers coming from Texas. I got like 15 in New York. I'm like, damn, my videos reach. My videos are reaching cross country, and that's just crazy to me. It's always gonna be a blessing. It's always gonna be crazy. I'm still, like I said, I'm just getting started, bro. I'm going about a year and a half doing this stuff, and it's like my name. People know my name, and that shit is crazy, bro. It's still wild to me, dog. And then especially when people want me on podcasts, like I never been on podcast before and started doing this. Like I didn't even know what a podcast was, So now everybody's inviting me, and then it got me enough confidence to start my own on Instagram and stuff. So puro
yeah,
taco and workouts. Es todo, homies. Ciao, Mando
yeah. Well,
Vargas.
I've been at this for 3 years, carnal, and it's been a grind. But after 3 years of pushing and getting down, dude,
Yeah,
um, it's finally happening for me, bro.
yeah.
And it's a grind, bro. But it's I think you said it, bro. Everybody, it's the tacos part that attracts
That's
their
the attention.
attention. Yeah, it is.
It's the
They
tacos.
love they
Everybody likes
love it.
tacos.
Yeah,
Everybody
and
likes tacos.
and everybody wants to eat tacos with me. And you know what I say? You're paying. No, I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
they said, no, shit. They should, no, they should. It's like,
No,
go
I'm
ahead.
kidding. If anybody
I'll
wants to
show up. I'll
connect,
show up if you pay. Shit.
but you pay, right? No, no.
Yep.
If anybody wants to hang out and have a taco with me, I'll be more than happy to do that, man. We'll
Oh,
set it up.
we're gonna eat a lot of tacos in April, bro, for my show. I got
Oh,
you.
that's right. Yeah,
I
man.
got you.
You're actually gonna have taqueros there, or qué
They're
ondas?
they're I can't spill too much information, but they're gonna have a
Órale.
lot of food there. Yeah, they're gonna have a lot of food there. So,
Me and the partners are gonna be right there. You know, having
oh my God,
a
hey,
mukbang competition.
you better be ready, cause Big A, and Ruben, the motherfuckers could eat and drink at the same time. So,
I hung out with them, man.
yeah,
Yeah, I hung out with them.
my first podcast was on their show. My very first podcast, they popped my podcast cherry. You know, and and I fucking blacked out at their house.
Ah, you woke up rosado, dog.
I know. I woke up in the What Upon Hotel.
You woke up and you're like, "What's this? What's this?"
What? There's a different partner. I was like, what? Where you at, partner? Why you in me, partner?
Oh man, they did you dirty, man.
But
Don't tell me you were trying to keep up with Big A drinking.
I was, dog. I
You see,
was.
that's a
I
downfall.
was
You
trying
can't
to
take him
show
down,
up.
bro.
I was trying to show up, but he's a big dude, so he has a lot of alcohol to fill. I didn't.
Yeah, he told me he could throw down like a 20 pack, and I'll be like, and I believe him too, man.
No,
Uh,
no, that motherfucker. It's crazy. They were giving me all kinds of shit. Fucking Coronas, Michelob, shots of Bucanas after every 5 minutes and shit. I was like, that's
yeah,
all the way. I'm done. And
yeah.
if you hear the episode where I'm fucking slurring my words at the end of the day, it's like the end of the episode, I don't even know what the fuck I said towards the end. It's like, fuck a partner.
Yeah, man. I was out with them, and I tripped out on Big A. He's fucking huge, man. We took pictures,
Yeah.
and I look like super small right next to him. You
Yes.
know,
No,
it's
I
like,
got pictures
damn.
of Big A. Like he's a big ass teddy bear. But
Yeah,
he's
man.
cool though.
I
Yeah,
like him, man. I
yeah,
dig him.
he's my little fluffy teddy bear. Yeah, I got plenty
Yeah,
of pictures with him, and I look small as hell.
yeah, man. We're probably about the same height. You know, like me and you.
Shit, yeah, I'm 5'7", five
Uh, I'm
six
4'11".
one on a good
Never
day.
mind. Never mind.
I'm
I'm
7 foot on a good day.
I'm 4'11" on my good day, so forget it. I guess
Oh shit! If you're the
we're
same
not
size
the
as my
same
wife,
height.
you're the same size as my wife. You're gonna look eye to eye. You
Yeah,
probably
man.
stare at her chin.
Yeah, me and Big A, man, we're gonna go eat some tacos together, and it'll be fun, man. And he's been getting the workouts too recently.
I know. I seen.
He showed me his workout. Man, dude, when I work out, dude, I get all fired up, man. I'm like, I get it, bro. So I seeing him, it just gets me excited, bro. But yeah,
Then you're getting a hard on. Relax, bro.
oh,
He's
dude,
taking.
trust me,
I'm just
bro.
kidding. He's taking.
I I start getting the pump. Ah, you work out or not?
Hell no, bro. The only thing I lift is tacos, fool. That's the only thing I lift. I don't lift nothing else, bro. I used to before Kobe happened. But
Oh yeah.
yeah, I was doing good at the gym. I was doing good at the gym, but once everything shut down, and then I looked at my wife, I was like, "You love me, right? Like you love me. This I'm good enough for you, right? Is what
And
happens in the bed. Is what happens in the bed, not how I look." She's
you're
like,
like,
"Yeah,
you
we're
love me,
good."
right? She goes, well, you're here, right?
Yes,
Well, you're here, right?
You're almost famous. Where am I gonna go?
I know,
Like,
right? Hey, don't get rid of him until he makes that money.
no, no shit. Hey, if she fucking leaves and that's it, all my jokes are done. Who else am I gonna talk to?
she,
I got nobody
she,
else to. I don't have nobody else to talk about. If she leaves,
she's your material right there.
that's fucking 30 minutes right there.
Man, there's another guy who does videos with his partner. I don't know his name, but I can't stand him. Like she's always like yelling at him. I don't know if you know who I'm talking about.
She's always
He's on
yelling.
TikTok.
Um,
I think it's a junior guy.
Who is it?
Junior guy?
Junior.
Junior, that girl.
Junior and
It,
Maricela or something like that. I don't know.
it's a little Mexican dude, and then his wife's kind of a little big, white
Yeah,
girl.
she's kind of on the taco side. Yeah, for sure.
She's a white girl, you know.
She's light skinned, but I think they're Latinos. And well, anyways, the whole point, man, is like like she just like yells at him like "Gacho, bro,"
Yeah.
and I can't watch him, bro.
No,
It's
like
like it gives me anxiety, bro. I'm like, damn, dog. I'm
no,
like,
that's one of the reasons why I started the Lupita character.
oh yeah, tell us about Lupita, man.
Because a shit like that, bro. I'm the same way. I can't stand couple YouTubers I can't stand, couple TikTokers I can't, because they're first when they first start, they're funny, okay, they're natural, but then they're just pushing and trying to make shit over and over again. It's like, yeah, you guys are not funny no more. You know, I know this shit ain't happening in your fucking relationship over and over again. You know, so it's like, you know what? Let me. I want to try to do something like that, but at first I wanted my wife too. I wanted to do the whole couple things, but I was like, I was gonna switch it up. I was like, I'm gonna implement my comedy into it, so it's gonna be different every time. But she's camera shy. She didn't want to do it, and she works at a she's a manager at a wig store. So I was like, you know what? Can you bring me some wigs? It's like,
Yeah,
can you bring me some wigs? And I started creating my own characters and shit. So she brought me one, and then I seen the fucking redheaded one, and she had red hair at the time. I was like, oh, this is perfect. This is perfect. You know, I'm for my own protection. I'm not gonna use your name, so I'm just gonna come up with something else. You know, and uh, tell me, you know, one fucking Lupita out in the world and not fucking toxic, you know, in all forms, Guadalupe, Lupita, Pita, you know, all that, whatever form it is, you know, they're gonna be toxic as hell. So I was like, you know what, it's gonna be funny because I could be my own ass and nobody's gonna complain about that shit because it's not an actual female fucking actually hitting me, you know, it's a character fucking doing that shit. And that shit just took off, bro. That shit just took off. Just the way the way I do it, you know, it's like some of it is what happened in current relationship, my current relationship and past relationships. And I try to implement that, but some of it is like this shit will be funny. You know, is this shit really happened to me or happened to us in real life? This shit will be funny. So I just start filming that shit. You know, the red wig, that shit
yeah.
is classic, dog. Everybody says it look like Wendy's. That's the fucking toxic Wendy popping out and
Oh.
shit. And when I started doing stand up, bro, when I started doing stand up, I started focusing more on stand up. So I kind of retired her for like 2 months, and bro, I fucking lost so many fucking followers, dog. It was like,
Yeah.
yeah, I lost so many fucking followers, and I had a lot of people message me and like, you know what, I followed you because of Lupita. If you're not gonna do her no more, you know, I'm not gonna follow you no more, and this and that. And at first, I took the criticism on like, all right, peace out, like do do what you gotta do, you know. And it's like TNT Mexican restaurants are usually tacos on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Yeah. Thank you. I'm gonna go
Makes no
check that
sense.
place
I
out.
know. It makes no sense. Get out of here. No, just kidding. But no, and then yeah, and I was like, you know what? They're right. I started my whole journey started because of Lupita and shit. All my followers came because of Lupita. So I brought her back and it just took off. More took off from there. I got more followers. All my followers came back and all that shit. And she's a fucking fan favorite, bro. I can't fucking get rid of that shit, dog. And then I tried doing merch with her face on it, but that didn't really go. That didn't really go. And then I looked at myself. I looked at myself and like, you know what? I wouldn't want my face on a shirt either, dog. It's like I don't want that shit. Looks scary as hell. That shit looks scary as hell. I don't want that shit either. So no, not. I gotta revisit the drawing board and probably just do shirts that have like little sayings that I do in my video, you know, little toxic sayings and shit, and just put it on there for people to rock that shit.
Yeah,
But yeah,
that's
man,
funny.
that was the birth of Lupita, you know, because my wife didn't wanna be on camera. Wow, she would have if she wasn't camera shy. But I am on Pornhub, she's not full. But on video and skits, she's shy, dog. But on OnlyFans, I anda. But when it's time to do comedy, when it's time to do comedy, she's shy, fool.
When she's getting paid to do the OnlyFans, pues ahí
Yeah, I
está,
know. When
¿verdad?
she's getting paid, it's a goal. But she's like, I know I'm doing it for free. Nah, chale.
Hey man, you gotta make money, right? Ta-
Somehow, some way, either she does it or I
Tacos
do
ain't free. Tacos ain't free, you know.
Exactly, dog. Shit, I gotta get away from the dollar menu too. For that shit depressing.
Man, there ain't no such thing as a dollar menu now, man. It's like a
Nah,
$2 menu, right?
there's no such thing as a Dollar Tree either, fool. That shit $1.75 now.
Dude, the whole taco situation like broke my heart like last 2 years ago. Like I remember I used to roll into East LA because I'm from East LA, you know, and I grew up
Simón,
like
vato.
pretty much. What's up?
I said, Simón, vato, ándale. Blood in, blood
Boy
out.
homes. Yeah, man. So I used to roll up and down East LA eating tacos. It's like, dude, people used to be mad balling with $20. I'd be like, they slap the 20, they're like 20 tacos, and and they feed their whole family, right?
Yeah.
And little by little, it went to like from a dollar to a dollar 25 to a dollar 50 to a dollar 75, and now it's like The taco prices are just like bananas now, Brent.
Yeah.
I always told myself that I wasn't gonna be buying no $6 tacos.
Oh shit! Well, we got to a point now where we're buying our
I
own meat.
did.
We got to the point where we're buying our own meat, making our own tacos.
Yeah, that's what I do now too.
Yeah, we just
I
gotta
just
do.
buy like a pound of meat, of asada, and I just don't make them at the house, and then I make quite a few of them with just a pound. I was like quite surprised. I was like, it's like if you're paying gonna pay $12 a pound, right? Well, just make them at home,
Might as well. Yeah, no, my favorite is pastor. My favorite,
Oh yeah, that's
yeah,
what
it's
that's
pastor,
what.
and my wife be killing that shit. She be making that shit so good. And I'm like, no, we gotta eat tacos 3 days in a row, shit, and keep making them this good.
Yeah, I don't know how to make a pastor. I make okay asada tacos.
And he said,
Um,
okay. He's like, they're alright. They're
well,
not
why,
bomb. They're
what?
kind of okay.
I mean, what am I gonna say? Like, oh, my tacos are the best. Come on, man. I
That's
can't
right,
say
dog.
shit.
Hey, that's
I
how you
can't say
brand
shit like
yourself, fool. That's how you brand yourself. They're like, okay, we want to see now, fool. Make us some tacos.
I already have the best podcast in Long Beach, California. I can't have the best tacos. Come on, dog. Come on.
Come on, dog. Now I see you, dog, fucking tacos, but they see the workout part and then be like, oh, I don't know about that, dog. Just eat the tacos. I don't know about the
Hey,
workout, fool.
hey, come out with me and we'll do an official tacos and workout episode, carnal. We'll work out and then we'll go eat. We'll go fuck up some tacos, bro.
No, you lost me at the workout part. Like,
Ah,
I'm already tired and I haven't showed up yet. I was like, I'm already tired. Like, what are you gonna make me do? Run 2 steps and it's todo, fool. I'm done. Trying to catch my breath and shit. I was, hey, dog. Once you hit 30, fool, shit starts breaking down, dog. That's not me no
Dude,
more.
I'm
I
50
chase,
years old,
hey,
bro.
I chase my kids around, dog. That's my workouts.
That's your workout.
That's my workout. No, no, bro, no shit, dog. Fucking took them to the park one day and fucking playing football for 2 3 hours, and I fucking woke up sore for the next 3 days. I was like, nah, I can't do this no more. My body ain't young no more, dog.
Yeah, your body starts to go down at 30, man,
Yeah,
and it's
everything
not the
30, but
same. It's
shit,
not the
I was
same. Like,
fine. I was fine when I was 29, all the way up to the last day when I was 29. Soon as my birthday came, 30 hit. I woke up with my back hurting and shit. Oh, happy birthday! Fuck, it don't feel so happy right now. My back hurts.
you should do a viejito character, bro. So
I
you have
do. I
more
do my
characters,
mom.
or Lupita's the only one you got?
I do my mom. No, I do.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
I do my mom, and I play retarded cholo.
you do a retired or retarded?
Retarded, a retarded cholo named Loco. He's
Oh,
kind of
okay.
special. He'll fucking say words that don't have no meaning to it. He can't pronounce words and shit, and people like that shit too. But it's been a while since made any show or any skits
And
with him.
how does he look?
I just put a beanie on, dog, and I really do look like fucking Joker from next Friday. I just I just put a
Oh,
beanie
okay.
on all the way down to my eyes and shit with a white shirt, and I put a little fucking fake tear coming right here and shit, little fake tear drop, and a fucking chain that I got from Amazon.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, dude. The only character that I have is Little Hater, man. You'll be surprised how people get excited about Little Hater. Like they'll ask for him, like, "Hey, is Little Hater coming?" I was like, "I don't know.
I don't know. We'll see how he
I
feels.
don't know.
We'll see how
I don't
he
know."
feels. He ate too many
Um,
tacos.
I'm like, I don't know. Do you want him to come? And they're like, yeah, ask him. And I'm like, hey, Little Hater. He's like, yeah, okay.
No,
And he shows
yeah,
up.
like I said, once right now, I got the confidence to kill my jokes on stage, but eventually, my characters, I'm gonna start bringing them out, live. I'm gonna start bringing them out on stage eventually, but I haven't built my confidence enough to bring those out. But my confidence when it comes to my jokes is there, but to bring out my characters, like at the moment, is like let me get people there first, because I don't want to show up and people don't even know who my characters are yet, So, but eventually they're gonna come out once I start getting my followers out there. That way they know who to expect. But right now, nobody knows who to expect. Nobody really knows who I am when I'm on stage yet. So it's like if I pull out a fucking wet wig, like este wey que, what the fuck is going on here?
Well, you know what? The wow, Charles Sanchez. Oh, I pulled that out of nowhere. Yeah, Charles Sanchez. He did a character on what was it, Thursday night? And
Mm.
he pulled it off, man. It was cool.
Uh,
Yeah, to see him like do his comedy, man.
the
Um,
best one, the funniest one I know that could pull shit off like that It's Frankie Quinones, Little Creeper.
Oh yeah, Creeper. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, Creeper. He's bro. He could kill that shit. Whether he's in character or not, he's the best one I think that fucking push it off like that to me.
yeah, and I think he's got different characters. También, man. When I saw him, like at first, I didn't. I thought it was just a video making fun of cholos, right?
Yeah, but
So I was
that's
like,
actually but that's him though. That's actually
yeah,
him. You know.
yeah, but then I realized what he was doing. It was like this was like 6 7 years ago, right? So it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I
He
didn't
did.
understand what people were doing on TikTok and YouTube y todo. And then
Yeah,
once I found out what he was doing, I like his stuff, man. He's a funny guy, man.
yeah. Yeah. He's funny as hell. Yeah, I hope I can meet him and do a show with him one day. You know, so far I met everybody around him. I just haven't met him yet.
You know what would be funny if but he's not gonna want to do this. But you know, it would be funny if Little Hater and Creeper actually do a Cholo Fit together episode. You
Yeah,
know, I think
yeah.
that'd
He'll
be
be
funny.
down.
But
Hey, see, you're already self doubting yourself, fool. Yeah, it'll happen. Hey, it'll happen. Hey, it'll happen. It'll happen. You make it happen, dog.
well,
You
you
make
know what? It's I could think about it, but if anybody knows him and could like get it in his ear, there's another Cholo out there, Little
right.
Hater. You know,
That's what. Hey,
put
connection
that
for
idea.
connection, bro. Connection for connection. If this shit goes viral, he'll see it.
Yeah, pues a ver qué pasa, man.
Yeah, keep
It's
going, shit.
Yeah, he's out there doing his thing. So other than Creeper, what other comics do you like? Who's your favorite comics? Like it could either be
My
famous or
favorite, my
underground.
favorite, my favorite comic is Jerry Garcia.
Okay.
Yeah, Jerry Garcia is my favorite comic. You know, that's why it is gonna be an honor for me to share the stage with him in April. You know, because before my name was even out there, before I even did Instagram, before I even did the TikToks, you know, I've been watching him shit for years. You know, his HBO special. You know, he's got a special on Netflix and all that shit and everything. You know, so before anything came across me, you know, he's been my favorite comic. On top of Gabriel Iglesias, he's one of my favorite comics. Kevin Hart, of course. Kevin Hart, funny as hell. Um, you know, there's a homie now, Rene Vaca. I just met him not too long ago, but he's funny as hell. He's one of my favorites. Um, Joe Coy. Joe Coy is funny as hell. I like him. But other than those, and Paul Rodriguez, you know, old school, Chicano, Latin king of comedy. I met him not too long ago, so that was pretty dope. But yeah, other than that, those pretty much my top comedians I could watch over and over again.
Have you ever heard of a Patrice O'Neill?
Patrick O'Neill,
Patrice O'Neill.
Patrick, no,
Dude, and he was a big vato. He was like 6'4", 300 pounds. He was like big, right?
yeah,
And but he had diabetes. And he was a comic like for years. He was big on the East Coast. He came
mm,
out in the opening and Anthony show. And you know he would come out on podcasts here and there. He came out in the office. He was like one of the dock workers.
okay,
But anyways, he's got a comedy special, and I suggest you watch it. You know, it made me laugh, and I really enjoyed it. It's called Elephant in the Room,
it's on
and
Netflix.
it used to be on Netflix. I'm not sure if it was. That's how I found them, right? Like, cause
Oh, okay,
I look at like the Netflix stand up comedies, right?
yeah,
And I'm all like, what's this guy all about? Oh, here's another guy, right? So, but I watch them, right? I really try to watch them, even sometimes when they're like hard to power through. I still power through them, right? Because they might get me, right?
yeah,
So man, he just started, dude, and his whole. I'm not gonna oversell him. I really enjoyed him, right?
yeah,
And then I started like I did a deep dive on him, right, to like find all his other material.
yeah.
It turns out that was I think his first and only special, bro.
Oh
He
shit,
died from
oh shit,
diabetes.
damn.
Yeah, so he's like one of my top like favorite comics. Bill Burr is one of my favorite comics.
Mm,
Yeah, those are like the two, and they were homies, you know. Bill Burr, I really like him. His style of comedy is kind of like kind of what you say, like you know, us married guys with kind of like
yeah,
Yeah, it's kind of like that, so I can relate.
Relationship issues and shit.
Yeah, like yeah,
That's
it's like
funny as
sometimes when
hell.
I'm
That's
like,
just
yeah,
funny as
yeah,
hell
I
because
get it.
people relate to that shit. You know.
Yeah, I have a joke that I haven't figured out how to put it together because I say stupid funny shit, but I don't really know how to put them together yet, right?
Yeah.
It's I'm all like you're not in love with her, you got Stockholm syndrome, and you know what Stockholm syndrome is, right?
No.
Stockholm syndrome is when you fall in love with your kidnappers. So
Oh shit. Oh, okay.
so it's like meaning that you fell in love with your kidnapper, but you really don't love her. So
Yeah. And
yeah,
that's some of that shit. Words like that, dog, in a comedy show where people are slow as hell. This, you gotta know. Like I said, when I was in Anaheim and I tried to do my serial killer joke and nobody knew the serial killer I was talking about, it was like, okay, let's not cut this out. You know, the majority of the people coming to my show don't got a GED, so it's it's tough. It's tough when you try to throw out big words like that and people don't understand. But if you know how to switch it up, like I do sometimes, like I'd be like, oh shit. I'm saying what about people that never got a high school diploma and they start laughing and shit. So it's like, if your joke don't hit, my advice is like try to come up with with something behind it to make them laugh. You know, make them understand what you were talking about. You know, because like I said, I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about right now. 'Cause I never heard of it. I never heard of that term. You know,
you
so
didn't go to college.
which no, I passed through there one time, fool. So it counts. You know, it
Yeah,
counts. I moved the furniture.
that was your joke on the partners podcast, and I was like, then not only did that joke you passed through college, but that joke passed through me. I was like, what the hell is this guy talking about? I'm like, I know he's a joke, but I didn't get it. I was like, okay. I'm like, I'm sure he'll explain it to me one day.
Yeah, I passed through it, fool. Like I passed through college. It's like my mom says, go to church. I'm like, well, I passed it yesterday. You didn't see me. I went back. I went through. I parked there one day.
Yeah, man. But yeah, Patrice O'Neill, if you have a chance, check him out. He's a funny comic. Bill Burr. Those are like, but to me, it's like I get like my comedy thing, like how I get on a comic for like I don't know for a while, right? And then I go to another. At one point, Chappelle was like my favorite comic, right?
Oh yeah,
And
yeah,
it just I just bounce around.
yeah,
Tom Segura, have you know who he is?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like same thing. I was like when I was like, who's this guy? He comes out on the Joe Rogan. He doesn't even look funny. I'm like, I watch him anyway. Dude, he just man, he came out with this with some solid stuff, man, and it was funny,
Yeah,
man. Tom Segura. So
yeah.
I like those guys, man.
It's the one that don't look funny that end up being funny.
Yeah, and
You
he's
know,
like super
it's the ones that
successful.
don't even look like a comic. I was like, who is that white kid? And then you start watching them, like, oh shit, it's pretty fucking funny. You start
Yeah, come,
laughing when you're fucking watching Netflix when you're on the toilet and shit and start laughing, and everybody outside's hearing you and shit.
you're on the toilet laughing, and then your girl comes and she comes knocking. She goes, "What? You're looking at your pito?" And then you're
Like,
like,
no, I saw a picture of your mom.
and then you're all happy, and then you get that face like, oh,
No,
you're
no,
like,
for real, no bullshit. That's a true story, dog. That's a true story. I went to Texas. I went to Texas in October, and I was excited. My first time going, dog. I was in Texas, and we got to the hotel room, and she's like, "What are you smiling for?" I was like, "Well, you know, they say everything big in Texas," and she looked me dead in the eye, and she said, "Well, that shit it doesn't apply to you." And that fucking brought like I was like, "Man,
oh
I'm not
man,
bringing you nowhere. So I'm scared. I'm out."
man, they know how to get us, man. They know how to
Yeah,
keep
for
they know how to
like,
keep us grounded, man.
brought my ego all the way down for the whole fucking weekend there and shit. Like, no, sabes que I'm not bringing you nowhere no more. Tell her you stay with your mom and all our kids next time.
How many kids you got, if you don't mind me asking?
Wow, dog. Now I'm playing.
12?
I got
Damn.
four. I got four. I got two of my own and two stepkids, but they're all considered mine at the end of the day. So I got four.
That's beautiful, man. That you got
Yeah,
a family and you're doing this for them, and you're growing your career, man. I'm sure that you're gonna make it through, man, because the way you talk about like what you do, and it shows that you have that willingness to take it there,
no, yeah.
So
So I got passion like a motherfucker, bro. You know, when you get a fire, you don't want that fire to go out. You know, you got to do everything to keep that flame going. no matter what, you know, because I come so far in so little time where I got everybody relying on me. I got people looking at me, you know, and failure is not an option from this point, you know, especially the followers that send me messages, you know, it's like, hey man, like I was having a bad day and I seen your videos, you know, and that shit really brought my spirits back up. Those are the ones that really keep me going, you know. Oh shit, you're funny, you know. I was feeling, you know, I had a bad day and I come on your page and, you know, you made me laugh. And then the ones that are like, man, I'm so glad that you don't do politics because you see politics all over social media and shit, and you're the only comedian or whatever that I see that don't touch on politics and everything. And it's like that's why I want people to come on our page. You know, I know what's going on. You know, people call me arrogant and shit 'cause I don't talk about politics, but like I don't have to talk about politics. Everybody sees it all the time. Everybody watches the news. Everybody watches these posts. It's like you already know what's going on. You know, I don't have to talk about it. Other people are talking about it. I don't have to talk about it. My page is more to get away from all that shit. You know, so I hate talking about politics, bro. I hate that shit, but I love when people give me that feedback. You know, it's like you do things different. You're not doing what everybody else is doing. You know, and that's my drive. That's my motivation, though. Cause and I even told Diaper Boy this shit too, bro. It's like, and I could deal with the negative comments. You know, I could deal with the negativity. I could deal with the stupid bullshit people say to me. One thing that I hate to be called is is to somebody call me fake, dog. That's the one thing I don't like nobody calling me fake because I'm far from fake, dog. Everything that you see, it's all natural. All my videos, none of my videos are stolen. I don't copy nobody, dog. I don't do nothing what everybody else has done before. You know, it's all my shit is original, dog, and nobody's ever fucking called me out on it because there's nothing to call me out on it. You know,
Yeah,
there's
man.
nothing in between, dog. It's like there's no clone of me. I'm the one and only David Jasso.
Yeah, man. Check this out, man. The number one thing people are gonna that I notice people are gonna try to use you for their
Yeah,
benefit, and the moment that they can't use you for their benefit, the number one thing they're gonna say is like, "Oh, that was fake."
yeah, yeah,
It's like what? It's like, nah, man. It's you know what? So, yeah, it bothers me too when people make comments like that. But you know what? I guess we have to like become like like more thick skinned and just realize that it's just because they can't get what they wanted out of you. And I mean, because I met you. I mean, like like we're trading back and forth. I don't see you as being a fake vato. You've been
yeah.
like a professional, straight up and straightforward. And you know what?
Uh,
You represent yourself well, man, for what you do, man. So
no, I
we would.
appreciate that, man, and that's something I pride of, bro. That's something I pride of. You know, this the way I handle myself. If I don't handle myself in the way that I do now, ain't nobody gonna, really mess with me, dog. Ain't nobody gonna invite me to nothing. Ain't nobody really gonna fuck with me, I guess you could say. But it's not only example for myself, it's gonna be, I got 4 kids, man, that look up to me. I gotta set example to them too, bro.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
and and everybody else watching, everybody else that's trying to build their TikTok or their social media. I want to be the face on that shit. I want to be the face of everything that comes my way, bro. It's just my last name is rare as it is, Jasso, and I really grew up around my mom's side of the family, so I don't really mess with the Jostle side of the family. So I'm the only one pretty much putting my name out there. I'm the only one putting a good name to my name, and I got my kids that look up to me, dog. So I gotta do my best, anything I can to have them grow up to be like, you know what? If dad did it, I could do it too. My dad did it, I could do it too. So at the end of the day, it's all for them. I love how my wife supports me, so she's my number one supporter. My mom, my family, my sister Donna that was on here, you know, and my sister Ada. That's all I got, bro. At the end of the day, that's all I got. And they're the ones that keep my drive, and my followers. If it wasn't for my followers, I wouldn't be here either. And nobody thought I was funny. I wouldn't fucking be where I'm at right now. So it's pretty much the only competition in front of me is the man in the mirror. I'm the only one that could bring myself down. So everybody watching, like even you, bro, keep that shit in mind. The only competition you got is the person in the mirror. The only person that's gonna be your downfall is the person in the mirror. You know, if you don't believe in yourself, you're not gonna go nowhere. If you don't have the confidence, you're not gonna go nowhere. And all this shit would be a waste of time. You know, if I stop now, bro, if I stop down, like I wasted a whole year and a half. I did this for a year and a half or what? If I stop now, what did I do it for? You know, and so I gotta keep going now. I gotta keep going. You know, it, I say it all the time. It's like my name is in the light. You know, people know who I am. I gotta keep on going. You know, I gotta keep on going, not only to better for myself, not only to benefit my family, but to inspire everybody watching me.
That's well said, man. All right, man. Well, it's getting about that time. I know you got plenty of things to do. I think you said you have a show tonight, and we want to make sure you
No,
get to that show.
that got canceled, dog.
Ah,
No, no,
carnal.
but it was a mutual cancellation. It was a mutual
Oh,
cancellation. Yeah, cause the homie Sebastian Cetina. I don't know if you heard him, but he hosts a lot of comedy shows, and he does one in Santa Fe Springs at Bruce's Lounge in Santa Fe Springs. A lot of comedians go through there in and out because of him, and he usually does a good job to book me like 2 weeks ahead of time, but he tried to book me on Monday. This Monday, I was like, "Hey, if it happens, it happens. It don't, it don't." And he hit me up today. He's like, "Are you still down to come to Bruce's tonight?" I was like, "Hey, if you got space, I'm down, but you didn't give me enough time to promote this shit, bro." He's like, "You know what? Fuck it. We'll get you next week." I was like, "All right, cool. We're done then." So I said, well, let me know. Send me the flyer, and I'll start promoting that shit ASAP.
yeah. Actually, I met him on Thursday, and I met him, and he said, "Oh, are you a comic?" And I told him, "I've only done two open mics," and he goes, "You should come out. You should come with us." So
Yeah.
he like right off the bat, because I was there with my other comedian friend, Tony Ortiz, and he goes,
Okay.
"Tony," he goes, "I'll bring him." And then I said, "Yeah, Tony, bring me." Nah.
Was it Thursday or Friday?
I met him on Thursday, so
Thursday. Yeah, cause
he's a solid guy. I
yeah,
like him.
yeah. Shit, the way I met him, bro. The way I met him, I was down at Bruce's, supporting my homie Renee. He was headlining, and I was front row, and fucking Sebastian capped on me all night, dog. He fucking looked at me and just
Oh,
kept capping me all night, bro. Like I was the number one target. That was a fucking savage, dog. And at the end, he's like, "I apologize. I know I was a target. You were the target all night. Like, what do you do for a living?" I was like, "I'm a comedian." He's like, "Nah, get the fuck out of here. You're not a comedian." I was like, "Yes, I am." I looked at my homie Renee. He's like, "Hey, Renee, watch for me, dog." Yeah, he's a comedian. He's like, "Oh shit. Hey, you want to do a set next week?" I'm like, "I'm down." And he fucking booked me that night, and I ended up at Bruce's 2 weeks later doing a set over there. And we've been cool ever since. And I try to fucking get him back at Bruce's, but he fucking flipped that shit on me. But he's cool. He's dope. He's a fucking savage.
yeah, man. I told him that, man. I was sitting on the sideline right there, and I'm sitting there with my little hater glasses,
He
and then
got you.
I said I better take these off. So I went into invisible mode, like I turned on the invisibility cloak, and nobody saw me, dog. Well,
Like you fucking sat in the corner over there by the restrooms and shit.
nah, bro. I just turned on the invisibility cloak. I used the force and I made myself invisible.
Until
He
you
didn't.
used to, and nobody
Yeah,
saw you
bro.
after
And
that.
nobody
It
saw me, bro. I
was
mean,
like
I'm
that.
4'11", so
That
he
fucking
just he just saw right
the
over me.
the Homer Simpson man, when he's backing up into the bushes. You did that shit.
Exactly, bro.
You did that shit
Exactly.
right there. No, that's cool. No, he's cool, man. No, but shit, bro. Like, if you work on your craft, dog, we'll talk some more, bro. We'll talk some more if you start working on your craft that you really want to do this stand up comedy stuff, because you mentioned the open mics. It was like, bro, it's like I've never in my life done an open mic. No,
Well, the one of the reasons why I did an open mic is because I didn't know where all these places were. But
yeah,
I know the caliber of quality that I deliver, so
yeah,
I know that eventually I'm gonna be performing.
yeah.
So it's to me it's like, so what? I started an open mic, so what? It really doesn't
No,
matter.
yeah, yeah.
It's
I feel you.
I'm just developing my craft, and when it happens, it happens. But I'm not my level of comedy, bro. It's like I'm doing this for fun, and it's
Yeah,
like I don't gotta be the next Kevin Hart. I don't
yeah.
gotta be the next whoever. It doesn't really matter to me. I'm doing this for me, to enjoy myself and to give whatever.
Yeah.
What I want to do with my comedy is just maybe do like 5 to 10 minutes here and there. I
Okay.
don't look for fame. I don't look for like all that stuff. Like people want to be like famous and rich and all that.
Yeah.
That doesn't bother to me. The real like reason why I started tacos and workouts was to help out people that were heavy to lose weight and be healthier.
Okay.
And and now that I've done that, amongst a lot of the things that I've done, now I just want to be successful at it. So,
Yeah.
but my whole thing that I do, everything incorporates into the channel, the YouTube channel, and that's it.
Yeah.
So everything else I do is just extra. It's just for fun. So
Nah, no dope, bro. No dope. Like I said, we'll keep in touch, man. If I start doing my own shows, I have you come up. Open it up and shit. You'll be the pre-show before the actual show.
yeah, dude, give me a minute and I'll freeze up there. I'll be like the.
Now I'll be like, hey, I told you we're gonna do a set, but I didn't say it on stage, bro. We got the restroom in the back. Just look at yourself in the mirror and let me know how you did, and then we'll go, and then we'll go from there.
I'll just stand there
Yeah,
for two
hey,
minutes and
yeah, the 5 minutes in the restroom and shit when somebody's taking a shit in the back. That's your friend right there.
I'll be frozen and shit, and then I'll be like like
Somebody
the
get him out the
Joker.
restroom. So fucking 8 Mile. Where's B Rabbit at? Somebody get B Rabbit. You ever thrown up in the restroom and shit?
Nah, does that ever happen to you when you perform? You ever get like stage fright?
The first couple times, yeah. The first couple times, yeah. But now it's a nature to me. I still get a little nervous, and like I still feel that the nervousness in there. But the moment they give me the mic, I get comfortable like real quick. And the moment I'm up there, it's a wrap. Like all the nervousness is gone. As soon as I start talking, bro, it's like that's a wrap. Like all the nervousness is gone. But I do get occasion like, all right, fuck. Like how can I shake it off? Like, what can I do to shake it off? Just give me a tequila shot and I'm cool. I'll go out there. But not as much as the first couple times. No, no more. It's still get the
It bec-
feeling, but
it
to
gets
be
second
nervous,
nature,
nervous.
right?
Huh?
It becomes second nature.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's like I said. As soon as they give me the mic, that's a wrap. I'm comfortable.
Yeah, for sure. All right, brother. Well, thank you for being on the show. We loved having you on here. Everybody who is subscribed to my channel. You met David Jasso, a comedian, and he also does TikToks. He's out there performing. Trying to make you laugh. You know what? Do me a favor and go ahead and subscribe to his channel, and also go ahead and subscribe to our channel while you're with it. And to all your people that follow you, my name is Tacos and Workouts, and I'm here for you. So any last things you want to say to everybody before we say goodbye?
Yes, sir. Appreciate you having me on, bro. Shit, an hour and a half. Like that's probably the longest podcast I ever been on. But I appreciate you, man. Like I said, we could talk, bro. The vibe comes. I just keep on talking. You can't shut me up until it's like, all right, fool. Yeah, Yahweh, just cut it out. Like it's too. Fool. No, but I appreciate it, man. Tacos and workouts. Appreciate you having me on. I hope we could work, more and more and more in the future. Your support means a lot to me. And hey, keep it up, bro. Don't stop, doubt yourself. Like I said, it's always motivation, dog. Like Nipsey Hussle said, hustle and motivate, dog. That's all we gotta do at the end of the day. I love when Chicanos support Chicanos, Latinos support Latinos. We're growing. This community is growing. Our name's getting out there. Your names is getting out there. So everybody that's follow me, follow him. Everybody that follows him, follows me. And they keep on going. So at the end of the day, I appreciate you, bro.
All right. Thanks a lot, David.
Yes, sir. We'll get in
All right.
touch.
All right. See you guys.
Peace out.